Good morning from sunny Utley, just outside Keighley. We got this allotment 3 years ago when we moved in, and initially it looked like that. Loads and loads of big roots from these trees going all the way under. Take it down to the bottom first. Let's have a look. New greenhouse we've got this year. Tomato plants outside, they're 3 money makers. A couple of chilies that are on death's door. Sweet peas should go up there. Pak choy that's coming on nicely, and some Rossi lettuce. Some cabbage and some Tom Thumb lettuce and a small dachshund. This is mine, Heidi's and Ozzy the Dachshund's allotment. There's borage, some parsnips, there's 4 in there. Hopefully they'll go all the way down, give me 18-inch straight parsnips for the Keighley show. In here there's tomatoes, there's Tigerella, just beginning to set now. Some cucumbers coming on nicely. Cayenne pepper, jalapeno pepper, probably a bit dark for him there, but sort of space I'm short of. Chili peppers, that one got slugged last night. Lovely. Cayenne peppers, some chili peppers. I've given up with tomato grow bags because they're difficult to water. I'll put them in tubs now, old potato bags. You can water them much better, keep them weed free. Okay. Hot. Here we have the compost station. There's 5 of them, didn't pay a penny for any of them. Got 2 given and 3 I found in a skip when I was picking some manure up. Leave that bit to go wild. Just over at Stone Wall there's rugby pitches. This place is full of squirrels. Four nice thyme plants. Heidi clips that and dries it and makes a powder. Raised bed for Heidi. Courgettes. Got some flowers in there and all. Don't ask me about flowers, you can't eat them. Heidi does all that. More courgettes. Last year I had an absolute nightmare getting some runner beans to germinate. I think I labelled one as attempt 9. This year, first attempt, variety called Streamline, and they're just into flower now, and all the way up. Coming nicely. That were originally going to be a chicken shed. There's a chicken house in there. Because of avian flu, that's just waited a while on that now. It's proved pretty useful though, because I now have a tea and coffee making facilities. Keep my seeds in there. Oh, during spring, a robin visited and built his nest. And the wolf's edged nicely now. All gone, hopping them out nicely. Strawberries down here, they were moved from one of raised beds. They're coming on nicely unprotected. Last year we had, I was looking out the window at the flat and there was a deer munching on them. Rhubarb, Heidi's Rose. These taters I never tried before, called Marvel. They're looking a bit weak, but hopefully they'll be okay. In here we've got spring onions, and there's a cat goes in there and keeps digging, making a mess of everything. Some red onions there, hopefully they'll be okay. Pak choy, that's been bunched on. Slugs again. Pork marron, squash. I didn't have room in polytunnels for them. Let's see how they do there. And I've got a gap. I'll fill that in today. Courgettes, various squashes, ichikuri, little gem, a random tomato plant. Last year they grew all the way up there. I'll do save again this year. Hope I won't tying up to do that today. Yep, coming into flower, start fruiting. Yes, cabbage bed. There's the beer trap, sprayed with garlic and absolutely annihilated by the slugs and snails. I shall increase the dosage of garlic. See if that helps. Now we've got spring onions. Because we're west facing, they're all trying to find light, so they're all pointing that way. But chard and then parsnips I put out yesterday, and 3 rows of carrots. They should be okay. Broccoli. As you can see, the sign there says not dead yet. They were basically stalks after being slugged. Covered them up and they've come back nicely and just starting to make a nice broccoli. Exhibition onions, they're going to be too late for the show, but they'll make good eating. Radishes at the end. That's third lot this year. Lettuce, beetroot, rhubarb chard, normal chard, and then onions planted in March. There's some more scapes there. I've harvested some scapes already. I'm in a quiche that Heidi made. There's the shed. Nice and tidy. To-do list. Thanks Jesse, that were a cracking idea. I'll pinch that off you. Nettle feed. leave that for another week, and that'll be going on tomatoes and everything else. And there's my garlic mix. I fill that with water and then crush garlic up and put it in. And for a while it works really well. It smells. This greenhouse has just about had it. I've had it 3 years now. 50 quid from Aldi. I was expecting a year out of it. 3 years, it's not bad at all. Cucumber, moneymaker tomatoes, butternut squash and muskmelon. The pots I get from work, the blue ones, they're just going to throw them away, so I take them home and make use of them. We have sunflowers, sweet peas, nasturtiums, Heidi's courgettes, coming on beautiful. And there's one for tea tonight, maybe two. This bed's been covered up all year, and it's got fennel and cauliflower, igloo, more butternut squash, sweet peas. We're taking tendrils off them today, get some nice long stems for the show. Parsnips for the show again. They were planted the same time as the others, and these look much healthier. The only difference is the pot. Peas. We get a nice crop off them. Foxglove that keeled over in that squally shower we had the other day. Marrow. There he goes. He was looking very weak. I stuck him here and he's coming on nicely. That was a packet of wild seeds that I just threw down. Seed borage in there. I had some leftover potatoes, seed potatoes, so I put them here really just to break ground up, because it's really clay soil. As you can see, we've got a mole. We have a few pests here: mole, deer, rabbits, squirrels, cats. There's the biggest pest. Oz, that's you. More squashes, Nitchicori there, more pork marron, and always label your stuff up. Don't know what that one is. Potatoes in pots, tough tubs. Again, it's tubs are from work. They can only use them one time and then they have to throw them away. So I rescue them from the bin, fill the form out and fetch them home. And I'll get a good crop of potatoes this year. I think there's 4 different varieties there. Random sunflowers there. Fennel has gone balmy this year. Chamomile hiding in there somewhere. Some raspberries. These need tying up again. And a small pond, well, more like a puddle really. No frogs. And I'll leave Heidi to edit this.